Assalamu alaikum. Hi everybody. Welcome to a new video. Thank you for watching and listening. Before we start talk about the game of today, congratulations for Egypt. Mabrok. Good luck for the next rounds. You were better than us in this game. A deserved win. So good luck, and I hope you guys will do well in the rest of the tournament. Yeah, let's talk about the game. Let's start with the overall reaction on the game of our Moroccan national team. Two ways we lost today of Egypt. We lost in the situation that we were 1-0 up front, and we lost when we were 2-1 behind. When we were up front, we stopped football. We stopped try to control a game. We stopped even to take a bit of initiative. We didn't either play on the counter. It was just only defense. And yeah, our defensive line was too deep, was too close to Yassin Bono. Our midfielders couldn't hold a little bit longer ball possession. It was just, yeah, so uncoordinated, unorganized. It was very strange to see. And then after the break, after the first 45 minutes, Egypt started very well in the second half, scored, and then after it, they got a lot of attacks. Amazing Mohamed Salah, and yeah, to be honest, they should take at that moment the lead. Now after it, when it was 1-1, it was even, I think, until the 90th minute. And then in extra time, Egypt was far better than us. That's something that we must admit. And then when they were 2-1 behind, they showed us how to defend the lead. They were, of course, a bit more defensive. Also very fast, Mahmoud Ala came in to play with 5 defenders. But at the same time, try to take initiative, try to make some attacks, to play more on a counter. And yeah, we didn't see that of us. We were losing of them when we were up front and behind. They showed totally good how you play when you are up front, and that is you play more defensive, you keep it compact, but at the same time you don't stop with football. You try to control a bit the game. You rely more on counters. You searching for the attack where it is possible, and yeah, they did that fantastic. So yeah, that's of course why they won the game. And yeah, there must be some talks in our camp, because we are about 1.5 months have the important matches against Congo, and yeah, this has to be solved, because it's not possible that if you can't defend the lead without a proper game plan to also keep playing football, because this was too much. So yeah, overall, when we were up front, we were not good. When we were behind, we were either not good. When it was 1-1 from, I think, minute 55, 60th minute till the end of the first 90 minutes, there we were okay and had some chances. But yeah, some things has to change. For the next time, we need to change how to defend a lead, an early lead against a top opponent. But also we need to look how to play when it is all or nothing. Because what I don't understand, in the last 5 or 10 minutes of extra time, why Roman Seis or Neef Eggert didn't play as a pinch hitter, as a second striker. Why? The center halves of Egypt, after Higazi was subbed, they are not tall, they are not have the same reach like Eggert and Seis, and we know the quality of Eggert and Seis. They have fantastic headers. We see that in set pieces. They have a good record. They score a lot. That's also something I don't understand. And why, after the 2-1 of Egypt, we couldn't even try to attack. Sometimes we go wide. Sometimes we try a long possession or shoot from 30 or more meters. I mean, it was like chaos how we tried to attack. Look at the difference how Egypt did that. So yeah, a lot of mistakes. About the lineup, yeah, terrible decisions. I mean, you've tried to find arguments before the match why Al Haddadi is playing, why Barqoq is playing, and that's what I said in a previous video. I didn't say I agree with the decisions, but I said probably Munir has some defensive discipline and also a player who can play good alongside the striker. That's why he is starting. And but wouldn't choose him. I would choose Ryan May. On midfield, Barqoq. That is understandable to play with him, but this game didn't suit him. When you are dominant, it doesn't suit to play with Ayman Barqoq because that's not his quality. But to stay defense, to stay compact, to ask a lot of your midfielders to stay disciplined, to stay organized, and to mark some areas, that also doesn't suit him. Ayman Barqoq needs to go in a battle, needs to go in a game where the tempo is high, where you ask your midfielders to run a lot, where you ask a lot of walking ability. Then he can add something in our national team. But to think that he is good in staying compact and mark some areas or give back up to other players, no, that's not his quality. I don't blame him. You can't blame him because that's not his quality and even not his job. Yeah, I think that decision was wrong, and you could easily say why he didn't sub him in the break, because yeah, of course it is early in the game, but if you subbed him, it could be different. So and like I said in a pre-match talk a few days ago, I said maybe we has to change something because you don't want that it happens that Mohamed Salah get too much 1v1s against Messina, and that we get a lot of counter attacks against us, like we saw against Mali in the first half. We saw also against Ivory Coast of Egypt that they can play on the counter, that they can play reaction football. And to avoid that, like I said, you could ask for a 5-3-2. Egypt played a 5-3-2 when they were up front. I think that was a better choice than put Barqoq in. Because also when you put Ayman Barqoq in, it is too much with Sofiane Amrabat. When you want to control a bit the game, because these two don't play a lot of balls forward. They pass the easy passes, the safety passes, and then you don't gonna have good possession or create something. It's too much. And you saw also today Sofiane Amrabat. Defensively, he had a good game. Defensively, he was very strong. Conditionally and battling, you can trust him. But we also saw that when he has the ball and the opponent is pressuring him a lot, or when it is asked to play the ball forward, he doesn't do that at this moment. He lost that quality, it seems, because in the Dutch league with FC Utrecht, when he was playing under Erik ten Hag, coach of Ajax, he had that quality. He played long balls, he played cross passes, he played forward. But yeah, maybe something has changed in him when he went to Feyenoord or to the Italian clubs, that yeah, he doesn't do that anymore. If he goes to the Spurs, to Tottenham Hotspur, he has to solve that, because otherwise he's gonna annoy the fans. They're gonna love him if you talk about defensive work and fight in a game and to run. They're gonna love him. But in the Premier League, they ask more. They ask also to play forward, to search for solutions. Yeah, that's something he needs to work on, and I am 100% sure he can, because he already did that at a very young age. So yeah, about Mooney, like I said, I prefer to see Ryan May, but yeah, it didn't win. So Go to the topic Mohamed Salah. Yeah, he was amazing. In the second half, after the goal of Egypt, he created a lot. He created a lot of dangerous moments. You saw also so many times we needed 2, 3 defenders to stop him. A lot of danger comes from him. That pass to Trezeguet is just amazing. Great ball, good speed. Special player, very special. We know that, but when you see those moments in Africa Cup, you have to appreciate it. And yeah, I appreciated how he played. He played very good. Yeah, and the lineup, I talked already about it. I prefer to have seen our 4-3-3 like always, with strong appointments with Salim Amelah and Imran Louza, to don't stand too high, what happened against Malawi, to also stay good organized and keep behind the ball when one of them is up front, or go to a 5-3-2 and let your midfield the same, because we benefit a lot of that in the first games, and that was totally gone in this game. So yeah, I rather had seen a 4-3-3 with the same midfield, or 5-3-2. Yeah, that were for me the two options. I personally wouldn't start with Ayman Barkouk, and yeah, especially not when you see it happens that you are gonna ask things from him what he can't. He is for me more a box-to-box player. That's his quality, and then he is a good shout for to play in our team. But when we are wanted to dominate a game or to defend the lead and stay compact, then I don't think we use him, and especially not when also Sofiane Amrabat is playing, because then you don't play anymore, and you make it our forward players very hard to create something because the ball comes too late to them. And also it's not in benefit for Ashraf Hakimi, because you need to be very fast playing the ball to him when there is a chance to go attack. Yeah, now we are out of the tournament. I'm for sure maybe tomorrow or further in the week gonna make another video, and then we're gonna talk about the whole tournament, reflect on it. We also gonna talk about the semi-finals, so we keep in contact, inshallah. And yeah, for our national team, it's now job to learn from this whole tournament, but especially this game. And now looking forward to Congo for the World Cup qualifying matches. Our best player, yeah, I think Yassine Bono had fantastic saves today. And yeah, just amazing to have such a goalkeeper and somebody who we can trust on always. For the rest, I think Adam Massina was, especially in the first half, good, very good defending. Our central defenders didn't make a mistake or underachieve. No, I think they had both a good game. And in terms of defense and battling on the midfield, Sofiane Amrabat also on that side, he had a good game in terms of possessioning and creating solutions, playing forward. He wasn't good, but we already talked about that. So yeah, give me in the comments your reaction on the game. And yeah, we're gonna see each other in the next videos. And again, congratulations to Egypt, and see you the next time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.